to play your way out of being on Hard Knocks off-season.
Learn Chinese, buddy. Konnichiwa.
It's a me.
Oh my God! Now they make the playoffs next year with Sanders as their quarterback.
Steph Curry walked so Caitlin Clark could run. That cup should go back to Canada where it belongs this next go-round.
I like to suck on him a little bit first. All this all
Where was Nick Foles on January 6th?
Hey, everybody, what is going on? It is Tuesday night. That means it is time for another edition of Craft Brewed Sports. I'm Mike. With me, as always, is Greg. Greg, how's your sports weekend?
It was all right. The Niners are dying again. It's death, Texas, Niners dying.
I don't want to hear it from you because you didn't lose to the Jets. So I don't want to hear. You got nothing for me this week, Greg. There is nothing you could say to make me feel better. Like, this was a horrible sports weekend. Horrible.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some.
Dude, it was.
You lost to a game-winning touchdown pass by the running back.
Running back.
Rarely seen.
I will give Zach Taylor credit. He is finding new ways to lose these games, which is kind of nice. It's nice that it's
new, exciting, keeps it fresh.
Yeah,
you gotta stick around till the end. You never know how they're gonna lose this time.
I hate it here so much. It was compounded by the fact that my son went 0-3 in his tournament that weekend too. So it was just a brutal weekend all around. Glad it's over. Glad it's done. At least FC Cincinnati won and beat Columbus on Monday. So there's something to hang my hat on.
There you go. Come on. It's not all piss and vinegar.
They still have to beat them one more time to advance. So I don't have
one thing at a time.
Matt Barr correctly pointing out, I did doubly lose because I got my mom's Google alert saying that Zach Taylor was fired, which has not been reported anywhere else. It was just my mom's phone that got this alert that Zach Taylor got fired. I have not seen it anywhere else. I got very excited and then very let down, and here we are. We got a guest joining us tonight, our good friend of the show. We had him on a couple weeks back. He gave us a little NFL intro and ranked some teams based on the Warped Tour performance, Warped Tour band that they would be. Matt Stanton's back in the house. Matt, how's it going, man?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Love being on the show.
It's great to have you, dude. How was your sports weekend?
I only marginally pay attention now, so it's okay. Okay. The dogs are angry about it.
Your dog is like, this weekend sucked, man. It was brutal.
I know.
Really
There were no Padres on. It was awful.
The Hotspurs won. That was a big deal.
That's true. 3-0 win. Big win for the Spurs. Are you a Spurs fan?
I am. Yeah, I liked a couple players, and neither of them are on the team anymore, but I'm sticking around with them.
I had no idea.
This man!
No, that's Mookie. That's Mookie from the background. That's the Arsenal fan.
How rude are you, Mike? My goodness.
No, Matt. I'm disappointed that we haven't been able to bond over this in the past. Like I'm a Spurs fan as well. How did this just come up now?
I don't know. I like the Spurs and I like Brighton. Brighton only because I used to live on a road called Brighton. I called my dog the Barker on Brighton, which you just found out why I called him that. So I have real good reasons why I pick my football clubs.
I like it. Look, I picked the Spurs because Mookie was an Arsenal fan, and I was like, well, I just want to be your rival, so I'm going to go with the Spurs. So that I also have weird ways of picking teams. Well, Matt's going to be here. He's here tonight. This is obviously Halloween week, and Matt is here to give us a mid-season ranking of NFL teams this time around. But Matt, why don't we'll let you tease it real quick, then we'll tease the rest of the show, do the beers, and then we'll get into your rankings. So how are you ranking NFL teams this time around?
Well, I love Halloween. I got my spooky running shirt on today. So I decided midway through the season, I'm going to rank each NFL team by what they would give out at their house to trick-or-treaters.
It's such a good idea.
The Bengals are candy corn.
Giving away all the answers already. This can't.
That was just a shot in the dark because they suck, and that's the worst Halloween candy.
You're also giving Mike Brown a lot of credit that he's spending money on Halloween. That's a lot of credit.
He keeps his lights off. Got to save money on electricity too. That's a double win.
All right.
That's actually a pretty solid idea now that I think about it. Anyway.
Your solid idea is just to be the Halloween Grinch that like doesn't give out candy and turns the lights out.
Look, to be fair, living on a cul-de-sac, there's not many kids that come down here anyway, so nobody would notice.
We get kids like bust in, man. It's the best.
Well, we get kids bust in the neighborhood, but they're like, oh, cul-de-sac. Nah, I'm good.
Oh, dude, how are you dipping out on a cul-de-sac street?
I don't know, but we really don't get much volume. It's crazy.
That's wild. Matt Biscuit saying Barker on Brighton sounds like an old-timey British serial killer.
I love it. I'm in. Good work, my man.
All right, we're going to get to Matt's rankings. We also have to talk about our friend Brian Kelly getting the axe this weekend.
Happy anniversary.
That poor boy.
Yeah, hold on. He deserves that one. Oh boy. We're gonna talk Brian Kelly. We got to talk about this Chauncey Billups thing. Also, I found some crazy stories. Cam Newton fought a mascot over the weekend. The Oregon Duck was naked in the bleachers. Tons to get to tonight. Before we do all that, though, let's talk about these beers that we were drinking tonight. As always, we rate them on Caesar scale, dog or no dog. Greg, what is in your mug tonight, dog or no dog?
I'm excited and scared by this one all at the same time. But Urban Artifact, I don't know the story behind these other than I saw these 4 little small batch cans that they did, and this is called Astronaut Food. It is a freeze-dried strawberry tart ale. It's 15%, and it comes in a 8-ounce can.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a doozy. It says there's over 16 strawberries in each can of Astronaut Food. The fruit is flash frozen, the pressure is lowered, and then the result is ice removed via sublimation. It's boozy, my man. It's boozy. Like, they're not lying about this 15%.
Greg, I've only seen 15% in like stouts. I don't see like sours and 15%ers.
It's like when they say flavorful, it's like bam, punch you in the mouth. Like, I understand why it's an 8-ounce can. I think this is gonna get me drunk fast. I just want to throw that out there. But it's a dog. This is the dog you were afraid of in your neighborhood. I don't know. Maybe not the neighborhood some of y'all grew up in, but in the neighborhood I grew up in, both times, both when I moved and before, like the 2 houses that I mainly grew up in, there was a dog in said neighborhood of each that it was like, yo, you got to be careful because that dog's crazy. This is that dog.
It seems like it, but hold on, it's also in a small container. So this is that crazy dog that's a little dog. It's just
a chihuahua.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt. It's just,
it will attack. Like, it will ankle bite. Like, it's like not just a euphemism. This is actually biting your ankles and drawing blood.
Matt proved last time around that he can drink and still do his run club afterwards. So, Matt, what are you drinking tonight?
All right. My new beer right now is called a Marine Layer. It's still made by California Wild Ales. That's where I do live events all the time. It's a 6.7%. It is sweet. It is an IPA. It took you all 7 years to get me to drink IPA. Definitely a dog.
Welcome to the club. Now, is that the only IPA you'll drink, or are there others that you'll dabble into now?
I mean, I like drinking. It's the only one I like.
Okay, all right, fair.
I'll drink booze if it's in front of me, but this is the one I like. This is the one that went, okay, I'm good.
All right. I'll deal with this one. Very nice. I like to hear that. Welcome to the IPA club. All right. I apologize if I missed any before this one. This is the first one I'm seeing. Gabe said he's drinking White Claw Surge Cranberry, 8% ABV dog. All right. I don't think I've had the Surge Cranberry on the White Claw Surge, but I trust you on that one, Gabe. Robert Taylor, who said that Scott is getting fucked up tonight, said just a good old-fashioned Modelo tonight. Perfect pairing with pizza. Is Modelo and pizza a good combination? Greg, where do you stand on Modelo and pizza?
Modelo anytime, so sure. Why not?
When I think Modelo, I'm not thinking like I'm eating pizza. I think I'm getting Mexican food. You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, if somebody was like, "Here's this pizza and here's this Modelo," I wouldn't be like, that's not the right pair. I think I'll pass. Like, I'm indulging on both.
Fair. That's fair. That's a fair point. Matt Barr said he's drinking a Hardywood Build Your Own 4-pack, 3 beers, 1 cider, 4 dogs. I don't know what are they, man. What are the beers, Matt? Gabe said Mexican pizza. Now I'm back in on the Modelo and the pizza. Thank you, Gabe.
Are we talking about a Taco Bell Mexican pizza or like an official, like, some places have the specialty pizzas where there's like a taco pizza like that? I mean, I'm down for both. Again, Modelo anytime. I'm just curious.
Either way. Biscuit said he's drinking hot Little Debbie Christmas tree milk. It's Little Debbie Christmas tree coffee creamer in milk. I'm going to lose a foot, but I don't care how much of a dog this is. I got to try that. That sounds fantastic.
I'm all about Little Debbie Christmas trees. Those are my favorite of the Little Debbies. So I'm in. Although this one's killing me. Milk and creamer, my guts are going to explode. There's that. Like, it might be the last thing I ever drink.
Worth it to give it a shot. Sarah is drinking Wild Range IPA. Robert Taylor called me racist. Or also called me racist because Modelo is an anytime beer. Then Robert said this shouldn't be racist. Unacceptable. Matt Barr clarifying for us. Richmond Lager, Great Return IPA, the Gingerbread Stout, and the white peach cider. Gingerbread stout. I gotta get my hands on one of those. Scott, I'm surprised at you, man. It's Halloween week. I don't know what you're doing. You go by Greg now, and I can't remember that, and you've changed on me because it's Halloween week, and the only beer that you should be drinking is the King. I went with Plum King tonight, 8.6% Southern Tier. You already know it's a dog. Fantastic brew. One of my favorite things to drink this time of year. Let us know in the comments what you're drinking, whether or not it is a dog. Jesse said, Mike, quick, change your name to Miguel. It won't be racist. That feels more racist. Scott is stuck. All right. We're going to start this show off with some football, and Scott just disappeared. We're going to start this show off with some football and Matt's rankings as soon as we can find the draft. All right. Comedian Matt Stanton is here to give us his midseason football rankings as if they were teams giving out candy on Halloween. Matt, I'm throwing it to you, man.
Thank you very much. Let's see. We could put the title screen on. That doesn't give away any answers.
All right.
First, before I start, I do want to say RIP to my favorite October beer ever, Fathead Spooky Tooth.
Oh,
my
is it
single
gone?
favorite beer of all time.
It's not. They don't make it anymore? I thought I just saw that.
It's been years. Unless they brought it back this year, but it's been a long time.
I thought I just saw that. Spooky Tooth is fantastic.
Anyway, sad times. Do we want to wait for Gregorius? I don't know. He gets happy.
he's trying to join back in. It's spinning. Go ahead, Matt. You can go
All
ahead.
right, everyone. So I love Halloween. I love trick-or-treating. I don't have children, but I always said I would let them live the life they always wanted to live. I would only have one rule. If you do not have a job, you go out trick-or-treating. I don't care if you are 17 years old. You're going out and getting candy. I don't care when I hate it when people are like 12-year-olds shouldn't do it. Like, go screw yourself. Let them get their candy. I was too tall, so people used to say things to me when I was in 8th grade. I'm like, sorry, I'm 6 foot and you're a baby, man. But give me my candy. Anyway, let's get back to the point at hand. So I decided to rank all the teams by what they would give out. First, we're going to go 32nd. I have.
Thank you for that, Greg. Gotta go trick or treating.
All right, we have the Tennessee Titans. They used to have the dumbest coach in the business, so they would give out dum-dums. Little suckers. All right, number 31, we have the New York Jets because they are the Charlie Brown of the NFL. They get a rock. Just rocks. All right, let's see. Miami Dolphins, they would give out milk duds. It's a bit of a wordplay because their coach is named Mike and he's a dud. 29th, we have the New Orleans Saints. I had some old people in a neighborhood. They used to give out pennies. Pennies at Halloween. I say this because not only are the Saints not good, next year they are $15 million over the cap, so they have no money to get paid. That's rough times for babies. Okay, number 28, we have the Oakland Raiders. I think it's fitting to say black licorice. Tastes terrible, messes up your teeth. Have you met a Raider fan? All right, number 27.
Race card.
Whoa.
I didn't hold on that. I did not pull that. That's Mookie from the heavens. I did not pull that one.
That's okay.
Unacceptable race card. I disagree.
All right, number 27, we have the New York Giants because you can break it in 4 just like Scadaboo's foot. Let's see. Number 26, the Cleveland Browns. Your parents won't let you go to that house because Sean Watson will be there. They're like, no, we're skipping. Next house. And number 25, the Arizona Cardinals. That is double bubble gum because that's good for about 4 seconds.
There is some gold in that first bit there, Matt. The Jets as a rock is fantastic and accurate. I think the one that got me the most was the Raiders as the black licorice. That's probably my favorite one that you dropped in there. Greg's back.
I gotta ask about the pennies though. Nowadays, isn't that actually like a collector's item? Isn't that worth something?
It might be. They might have switched over to nickels. They're like, we're going to get you somehow. Did you all get that, or is that a weird Northern Kentucky thing? The
No, we got the pennies. Yeah,
okay.
It was always there was one house that did pennies, and there was always like one house that did like a toothbrush. And it was like, seriously, man, like I get it. Okay, can't, but really, you're not even the dentist, like, and you're giving out a toothbrush at Halloween. What a jerk!
When you got the pennies, did you throw them at the car?
No, I kept them shits. Pennies, man. That was worth something. Scott, what's your favorite on this list so far?
I'm going to go with parents make you skip that house for the Browns. That's pretty damn solid. Although I will say that the Browns have looked okay this year. Like they're still inept, but there's pieces there.
I'm in. That defense is pretty good at home.
Yeah,
it really is.
No, I mean seriously, like that's like there's
Myles Garrett had 5 sacks this weekend and they lost. There's
well, I mean, you know, I said there's pieces. I didn't say there's holes. I mean, because there's lots of holes despite the pieces.
All right, Matt, take us number 24.
All right, our next one, number 24, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. They give you a piece of delicious, delicious candy. And then what is this? Oh, there's a razor blade in it. Who's ever fallen for that before? The Bengals fall for that. They have no defense. No one's checking the candy. No one. All right, number 23, the Houston Texans. They give out Raisinets because you bite into it, you go, oh. That's good. It's not. All right, let's see. We have the Carolina Panthers. We have kids' meals coupons. You know, those things. That's like
a throwback.
The gifts that keep giving, just like all those draft picks they gave away for Bryce Young. All right, let's see. Oh, Mike, you'll love this one. Number 21. So I lived in a pretty decent neighborhood, but we were probably the least affluent in the neighborhood. We had not one, but 2 dentists in the neighborhood, double toothbrush pack. Because the Ravens complain about, we have health problems. No, their defense sucked. Just Lamar's been hurt. So I'm going to give it to them. If they had Lamar, it'd be a different team. Anyway, they give out toothbrush packs. All right, let's see. We have number 20, the Minnesota Vikings. They would give out Butterfingers because they have the most losses for fumbles this year, or whatever, lost fumbles this year. 19, we have Dallas Cowboys. They give out M&Ms because it is the most boring candy possible. Number 18, Washington Commanders. Peanut M&Ms. Because it is the second most boring candy possible. And then number 17, Atlanta Falcons. We have Tootsie Pops because they work real hard. You got the thing. You're like, I'm going to get to this delicious center. They're like, we're going to get this quarterback and this quarterback and this quarterback. And then when you're done, you're like, a Tootsie Roll. Okay.
Tootsie Pops are awful. Have you ever gotten a Tootsie Pop but thought you were having a blow pop and then
yes, I have fallen for that.
Disappointed?
I hate when I think I'm getting a blow pop and instead I get a Tootsie Pop. That's the worst.
He's dropping fire right now.
Kids meals coupons on this it's so good, Matt. That was always, it's like, seriously, you just went and like grabbed all of the free coupons that were available at McDonald's and dropped them in my bag. Like, what a terrible old lady that is. Also, I take offense.
Well, the best is though that, I don't know about your parents, but my mom's like, I'm not taking you to McDonald's for 1 free cheeseburger. So it was completely worthless.
Robert Taylor pointing out the wrappers on a blow pop and a Tootsie Pop don't even look the same. I understand, but as a kid, I was dumb. So I was like, it's a blow pop. Oh no, this is chocolate. Not the same. Don't like this.
Golly, dude, you extra dumb. You didn't look at the package, the wrapper at all.
No, man. I was like, this lollipop's big. That's got to be a blow pop. Give me that one.
Plus, blow pops had at the bottom of the wrapper, it was like basically like glued together. You couldn't unwrap it from there without like breaking your fingernails.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
The Tootsie Pop, like you could twist right off. Like, come on, man. There's so many telltale signs.
Does diabetes affect your vision? Maybe he had the sugars. Didn't see what he was eating.
As a kid, it was just the size. I'm like, that's a very large lollipop. That's got to be a blow pop. And then I was disappointed most of the time. I look, I'm not claiming I was a smart kid.
Many euphemisms. Let's move on.
All right, Matt. Number 16.
All right, number 16, we have the Chicago Bears. Don't be angry if you think this is lame. Just gummy bears. A weak version of a bear. All right, number 15, Jacksonville Jaguars. They would give out bath salts. No explanation. All right, number 14, Pittsburgh Steelers. They would give out candy bark because Rozier seems like someone who wouldn't eat candy, but like would eat a tree branch. So 13, the Los Angeles Chargers. They would be the house that gives you handfuls of candy because they have no fans and they just need to get rid of what they have. No one cares. Apparently, Justin Herbert was at a Lakers game this weekend after a big victory with his girlfriend, and they announced him on the big screen, and like no one clapped. The quarterback. They're like, yeah. But when Flea's on the screen, they lose their mind. So yeah. No one All right, let's see. Number 12, the Denver Broncos. We have Airheads, but only the mystery Airheads.
Ooh.
They're good, but you don't know what's going to happen. Pretty much like the Broncos. They could be terrible, and then they come back, and it's whatever. All right, we have 11. We have the San Francisco 49ers. They are the Three Musketeers because all they need to be good is Shanahan, Christian McCaffrey, and some white dude at a quarterback, and they're fine. That's all they need. So they're Three Musketeers. Let's see. Number 10, the New England Patriots. They are the hot new item. Delicious. Everyone likes them, but maybe you haven't seen it before. This is the Skittles Gummy Fuego. I don't know if you've had those.
No,
They are delicious. Of course, Caesar would be yelling right now, like, "Oh, what have we had there?" You know the sound effect he made. Anyway, it's spicy, sugary candy, which is just Mexican candy that they are now mass producing, but it is delicious. Highly recommend that. And then number 9, Green Bay Packers. They are a Heath bar. You enjoy it, but you don't know what it is.
Heath Bar was definitely one that when I had to pay the dad tax, that's the one that got passed over. Like, here you go, Pops, you can have the Heath Bar.
Because it's also a dad favorite, too. Like, my dad enjoyed the Heath bars. I'm like, here, have them.
I like them.
No, they're
like,
good. I get it now, but as a kid, I wasn't crazy about them. Because I didn't know what they were.
Yeah, it was a hard pass for me for the longest time. Just like, nope, not even touching that one. The candy bark is solid for the Steelers, man. That's a good one because that is Aaron Rodgers. Like, no, I won't eat that, but I've got to keep this natural and just gnaw on some tree bark. And the Jacksonville Jaguars with bath salts might be the best one so far. I got to put that in my top 3 easily so far.
Yeah, that's great. Also with no explanation.
Other than just Florida, right? That's all the explanation you need on that one.
But
All
also
right.
the Jaguars as a franchise, just kind of bath salts.
All right, we're to number 8, Matt. Let's get into the top 8 here.
All right, cool. Number 8, we have the Buffalo Bills, Sour Patch Kids, because, you know, kind of good, kind of tangy, like you move your mouth a lot when you watch them because you don't know if they're actually good or not. You think they're good, but all right. Number 7, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Starburst. Everyone sleeps on the refreshing Starburst, but they are delicious if you have good teeth. I have good teeth. I know someone else might be angry right now, but no, Starburst, solid stuff, just like Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 6, we have the Los Angeles Rams, Milky Way. It's good, but it's like 2/3 of something that's better. It's like missing. You're like, yeah, Milky Way's good. Could have another ingredient, but it doesn't. Number 5, Seattle Seahawks. I think they are probably the most top to bottom solid, like every little area. I think they're really good. So they are the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Everyone loves a peanut butter cup. They're good.
Goated candy.
Trust them. Number 4, the Philadelphia Eagles. They are Hershey's bars. They're around. They're good. People say it's okay, but when you get that like 5-pack of like all the different things, that's the one that lasts the longest. Yes, I'll finish with the Hershey's. Plain Hershey's. They need something else in them. All right, number 3, Indianapolis Colts. Our good friend Candy Corn. Because nothing's cornier than being led by a guy named Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor. That is the whole milk of football teams. They couldn't get. I almost made this good and plenty because old white people would really like them. But Candy Corn.
Oh, God.
All right, number 2, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. They are Snickers bars. Because Snickers bars always a top 3 pick. I mean, Chiefs have been for so long. But they used to have those commercials where they used to say, you're not yourself when you're hungry. And with the new, with Rice coming back, the Kansas Chiefs are back to what they used to be. You have solid Mahomes play, and then a really good wide receiver with troubles with the law. That's all they needed. They just needed that to come back. Now they're them old selves. And number 1, I have the Detroit Lions, and they give out beers to the parents. The best
That's so damn accurate.
That feels very Detroit too.
That is absolutely what Dan Campbell would do.
1,000%.
friendly people. Like, yeah, what up, my man?
Giving out beers to the parents and full candy bars to the kids. And they've got everything. They're like, what do you want? We've got like 4 different kinds of full-size candy bars. Take one of each. Who cares?
Gabe is asking for clarification. Now, you did specify on your list here Reese's peanut butter cups because Gabe asked which version of Reese's. Can we all agree that when it comes to the specialized Reese's, the pumpkins are the worst ones? They're
the worst one, but I mean, you still have to have them this time of year.
Agreed. I agree. You got to have them.
But yes, they are the worst shaped ones.
The ratio's off too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the ratio is terrible in the pumpkin ones. It's Christmas tree followed by Easter egg. Then way down the line is pumpkin. Is not even close. But you're going straight cups for the Seahawks. Just the old reliable, the old classic.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Just because that's what most people recognize anyway. I like all of them. Just to let you know, I try every new Reese's the week.
Oh hell yeah! Look, I'm not going to turn down a Reese's. That's I'll eat any of them. But the pumpkin, I'm like, come on, man, really? We got a pumpkin. Robert Taylor is a little upset because he did say, just want to say the Chiefs dominated the dog shit out of the Lions. Otherwise, well done. So I think he's a little upset at that number 2 ranking for the Chiefs that you have there, Matt.
Well, the joke worked way too well for becoming good once they had a criminal wide receiver. So that's why that had to go too.
And also, you can't go with like the Detroit Lions give out beer, the Chiefs are Snickers. That order is a horrible way to dismount the list. Like you're a professional. You know what you're doing here. Have you guys had this Oreo collab with the Reese's?
It is good. Real good.
I gotta find this one. All right, so Matt, what is your all-time favorite Halloween candy? Like if you're going trick-or-treating, you go in the bag, you see that one candy. What's the one that you're like, that's it? I hate gold.
I probably it. Oh no, it's Butterfinger. Number 2 is Smarties. I know a lot of people don't like it, so I'm like, gladly give it to me, and I'll just have all of them. I don't care. I'll eat them year round. I love Smarties, but yes, I would go Butterfinger. That was always my favorite.
Butterfinger's a solid choice. Now, were you just a Butterfinger fan simply because of the Simpsons commercials back in the day? Is that what got you hooked on the finger? Is Bart Simpson they're laying a finger on my Butterfinger commercials?
But what's rough times now in California? They are $2.19 a bar.
Whew.
Actually, every candy bar is $2.19.
What the?
In downtown San Diego, that's where I live. It's a rough time. So haven't as much candy recently.
That's insane. I think Gabe has been back in the lab.
I was gonna say, like, you think you have it rough, Matt? Like, no, this guy over here, this cat's got it rough these days.
Is that Miguel? Is that AI Miguel?
That would be Miguel.
Oh, look at that.
That feels racist. That doesn't seem. So...
Yeah, is this AI? Did he kill a fish just to make this? Isn't that what happens? AI, like it destroys nature and stuff. Some codfish is like, why?
To be fair, that was
big hat on.
That was the second draft. The first draft did not include the shirt.
There is some town that has less water available for their population, so you can see AI Miguel. Greg, what's your goated Halloween candy? What's the go-to that you've got?
I think it's got to be Reese's, but I'm also a sucker for Snickers.
Did I ever tell you about how my dad convinced me I didn't like Snickers until I was 30 years old? My dad would take all of my Snickers. My dad would take all of my Snickers every year. He'd be like, no, you don't like these. I'll take them from you. And did that my entire time growing up to the point that I thought I didn't like him. He gaslit me into thinking I did not like Snickers bars. But it wasn't until I was like 30 years old that I was like, I'll try one. And I ate one. I was like, these are delicious.
Papa B is goated. Like, that's amazing. Also, I want to point out that the candy industry, I guess it's I can't think of who the fuck makes Milky Way and Snickers and all them. What the hell is that?
It was Mars, but I think they got bought out and then spun back out.
Okay,
so
well,
TBD.
anyway, they have marketed 3 different candy bars for us that have progressive parts, like as you add them along the way. So you got Milky Way that just has the nougat, or the Three Musketeers that just has the nougat, then the Milky Way, then the Snickers. Like, why are there people that like the 2 that don't have the full complement? Why? I don't understand enjoying a Milky Way or a Three Musketeers for any reason. It's like, here are these other things. It's 2 less ingredients. You like? No.
You hit all the bases. You hit all the bases. Matt's got to get out of here. Before you go, Matt, though, anything that you want to plug, any shows coming up, where can people find your comedy?
Oh, of course. Oh, real quick, Mike, that's true that your dad made you think, he gaslit you into thinking you didn't like Snickers?
Yes, it's 100% true. I'm like, from the first time I went trick-or-treating, he was like, oh, you don't like these. Here, I'll take them. And took my Snickers and did it every year to where I was like, I don't like Snickers. And I never tried them until I was like an adult, a full-grown adult, and was like, these are fucking good. I called my dad out on it. Like, I had a Snickers and called him on the phone and was like, you lied to me my entire life. And he just laughed. He was like, yeah, I got a shitload of Snickers now.
That's crazy. My Midwest Catholic dad did that with affection. Okay, so handshakes for everyone. You love handshakes. I was hoping to bring that back around so you could clip that out. So there we go. Okay. All right, everyone. So it is the spooky season, but I also write short stories. So if you go to my Instagram, Matt Stanton Comedy, I have either I read it to you on YouTube. I mean, not my face, but like I do like a voiceover. Or if you want the text version, I can send that out. I got one about trick-or-treating called The Halloween House. And then I have some other ones called The Light, which is kind of a spooky thing that takes place in a comedy club. And I also have one called The Mattress, which is a revenge story. So if you'd like to hear some stories or read them, just hit me up. Matt Stanton Comedy on Instagram. Hey, everybody.
Mookie.
All right. Thanks for letting me on, everybody. But I gotta go lead Run Club and then do some other stuff. So
Matt, thanks so much, man. Always a pleasure. Man. Thank you. We'll see you.
Thank you for.
I did want to send Matt, the running man, out here on the right note. So, Matty boy, this is for you.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he
Kidding
fights
me
in
right
for the
now?
score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Hey, it's the running man. It's the running man. Look at this. He's straight up putting him on skates.
You can't put a clip together that's a 6-yard run,
It's a touchdown.
but it's a 6-yard run.
But it's a
That's
touchdown
okay.
in the CFP game.
it's not like I do distance running. It's okay. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.
See you,
Matt.
Matt's in, everybody. God, Mookie. And the man's trying to outro and plug his stuff. You're like, oh,
What?
hey, guess what? First, we're going to play the More You Know drop. Next thing you know, we're going to drop this clip of a 6-yard touchdown run for Tulane.
I
Killing.
legitimately thought he was done. That's why I was like, I'll hit him with the more you know drop, because clearly he's teaching our listeners how to read, which is just good for everybody.
Gabe pointing out it was in the big house. You had that
It
in
was.
the big house.
Huge road touchdown to go up by 2 scores against Michigan.
All right,
So
let's
gentlemen-
since we're here at college football, let's talk about the college football story from the weekend. Greg Scott, Brian Kelly's finally fired. He's done. He's gone. The tenure at LSU is over. He gets to spend more time with his family now. $800,000 a month buyout. That is rumored to be part of this buyout. Now, there were different numbers that were thrown around, 50 million, 52 million, 54 million total. But what I found interesting about this they don't have a president right now at LSU. The school does not have a president. They're in the process of trying to find one. So when they were trying to fire Brian Kelly, they had to reach out to the governor of Louisiana and have him step in to help with like going and navigating through the buyout terms on this deal. Greg, this is amazing, right? This is fantastic that this happened.
Better if I fix my camera.
Well, no, you
There
were
we
good.
go.
You were good. We did all solo shots until now, so you're good. It's not you.
Fair enough. Yeah, except for the whole part about you being worried that this job might open up. Literally a week later, what happens? It opens up. But this was always gonna happen, right? Like, I feel like with the minute LSU hired him, it was like, well, how long until he's there? Because this isn't for long.
What was his record? 39-14 in 3 seasons or something like that. Like, not great at all.
The fact that you didn't even get through a full recruiting class, like you didn't get a full 4 years. Like, yikes, dude. It's shorter than I thought it would be.
It's shorter than I thought it would be too. And Tyson saying Marcus Freeman to LSU. I don't think
I
it
would be
happened.
concerned. I don't because of everything going on, but it's an annoying thing. Like it's there. So like just by virtue of it being there until the job is filled, I would just like leery. That's all.
Okay, so you're right. That's fair. There's 2 things that I like about this. Number 1, Wisconsin probably cannot fire Luke Fickell now. Like LSU was the job that we thought Brian Kelly was eventually going to get fired from, but didn't think it was going to happen this soon. There is no way a school like Wisconsin can dump Fickell now, because now you're at best the 4th option in this coaching carousel. So there's like at this point you got to be like, we're stuck. We got to go at least another year, because somebody's going to Penn State over us. Somebody's going to LSU over us. Somebody's going to Florida over us. Maybe we get the 4th best coach that's out there. You got to stick with Fickell now for at least another year. So Luke Fickell was dancing when he heard this news. He was so pumped. Right? He was like, oh, they can't get rid of me now. I'm safe. Sometime next year, I'm probably gone, but for right now, I'm golden. But did you hear about what transpired? What led to Kelly getting fired besides getting his ass beat by Texas A&M at night at home?
Yeah, I was gonna say, other than the losing, no, I didn't hear anything.
The next day, Sunday, the AD comes in and talks to Kelly about somebody's got to go for this. Like we gotta replace somebody. And he said that the offensive coordinator needed to go, Joe Sloan. And Kelly said, that's fine. We'll fire the OC, but I'm also firing the offensive line coach. And the AD was like, no, you're not. We're not getting rid of the offensive line coach. He's fine. It's not his problem. We're going to get rid of the coordinator. And Kelly said, I'm getting rid of both. And the AD said, no, you're not. They got into a fight. Kelly left the premises, just left the facilities and was gone. So then the AD looked at the assistant coaches and was like, just go home for the day. This probably isn't going to end well. And then negotiated the buyout and fired Kelly. So it was because he wouldn't just give in to what the AD wanted, and he wanted to get rid of this O-line coach as well and couldn't do it, wasn't allowed to do it. So Kelly essentially fired himself.
But what did he have against the offensive line coach?
I mean, it's Brian Kelly. He's got to have an axe to grind with somebody.
I mean, sure, but that seems like a weird hill to die on.
He told the special teams coach on the sidelines during the game, you're going to get fucking fired for this. Like you could see him read his words telling a special teams coach, you're going to get fucking fired for this. I think he just wanted to get rid of everybody. And the AD was like, no, we'll just get rid of the OC. It's fine. And then Kelly was like, family. And then they fired him. And I think that's hilarious.
Maybe it was just self-sabotage. Maybe it's like, I'm done. I'm over this. So I'm just going to pick a fight that I know that I'll lose. Like, I don't know. Knowing the numbers on that buyout.
Right. If you are going to make $50 million for sitting at home, I'd be trying to get fired every day.
I'd be like, I didn't get fired for killing a kid last time. What if I killed 2 this time? I mean, if I was Brian Kelly, like not me, but if I was Brian Kelly.
Fair enough. All right, so where does this rank now? So now we've got a true sip, chug, drain, pour here, Scott, with these open jobs. Sip, chug, drain, pour, Penn State, Florida, LSU.
I am going to sip LSU, chug Florida, and drain pour Penn State.
Why's that?
I've never liked the Penn State job. I don't understand the lure of Penn State. I don't buy the tradition and all that bullshit. So
whiteouts,
yeah.
Whiteouts.
Yeah. I mean, that's really it. Like linebacker you, but other than that, no. But I am a Gator guy. I love that program. I think football's better when the Gators are good. And LSU, I mean, I think that's like a premier gig. Like that's one of like the top 5 at least jobs in the country.
You are getting a lot of love in the comment section, Greg. Gabe said, sip LSU, chug Florida, drain, pour PSU. Jesse said, Greg knows what's up. Matt Barr said, sip Florida, chug LSU, drain, pour diddle you. So just a slight switch there with the sip and the chug. I am going to sip Penn State because really the only team you have to get past is Ohio State. I guess now Indiana, but you should be able to out-recruit Indiana and Kurt Cignetti. So you really only have to get past Ohio State, and you're in the playoffs. Like you're set. SEC, a little bit harder to do that. So I would chug LSU because I think they're in a better spot than Florida, and I would drain pour Florida because I don't want anything to do with the state of Florida. Just I'm good with that.
Well, there is that.
I don't want to be in Florida. I don't want to be near Florida. I feel dirty saying Florida. So yeah, there you go. Gabe says, Oregon says, hold up. No, I'm not afraid of Oregon. Oregon, like that school seems like a fraud. I don't feel like Oregon is going to do anything crazy in the Big Ten. Like they were a 1 seed last year and lost in the first round of the playoffs. Like I don't trust Oregon as a university. I don't trust Dan Lanning as a coach. Like until they show me something, no fear in Oregon. It's a 1 school race there in the Big Ten in my eyes. Cignetti's trying to make it a thing at Indiana. Do you believe Indiana as the number 2 team, Scott?
Hard no. I love Cignetti as a coach. Don't believe in the team. Not yet. It's too soon.
It's so hard. I have a buddy of mine that's a big Indiana fan, and I'm just like, is this really a thing? Are you guys really a thing? I can't believe it. Like it's hard to be like Indiana is.
No, I'm not buying it. You got to do something. They're like just winning some games.
You know what? Let's do this now, Scott. Let's do the Wiseguys rankings for this week. We're gonna pull it up. This is the Wiseguys top 10. If you haven't seen the show before, this is where we rank college football teams on the only thing that really matters, their odds to win the national championship. This is the week 9 rankings for the Wiseguys top 10. Number 10, Texas Tech, plus 2,200 odds to win. Number 9, Miami of Florida, 1,800, plus 1,800. Number 8, Ole Miss, plus 1,700. Tulane there, Scott. His name's being thrown around.
Florida.
Might be LSU now.
I know, and I just said I would sip that job, but I feel like fun Lane at Florida. I want Lane at Florida.
Did you see Lane tell that kid from Oklahoma that he should shut his mouth?
I did.
During the post-game press conference.
I love it, man. He's the best.
Lane doesn't mess around. Number 7, Georgia, plus 1,200. Number 6, Oregon, plus 1,100. Here you go, Gabe. This is how much Vegas cares about Oregon. They are behind Notre Dame at plus 1,000 odds. Notre Dame has better odds to win the national championship than Oregon does this year. That takes us into our top 4 for week 9. Number 4, Texas A&M at plus 900 odds. Number 3, Alabama at plus 700 odds. Number 2, Indiana at plus 600. Scott, what?
So much maroon. So much maroon.
It's a lot of red. A lot of red colors here in the top 4. Ohio State plus 250.
It's like the spectrum. Like, it's like lighter and darker. Like, as you move around, like, what is going on here? That looks weird, man. It looks weird. That's all I can say. It just doesn't look right.
Putting that logo up, I was just like, are we doing a basketball ranking? What is this?
I mean, if this was the Final Four in basketball, you'd be like, what? I guess. It definitely looks weird in football, though. Oof. No.
Weird. But everybody, apparently Vegas is just
what's going on at Texas A&M? I haven't heard about them since Johnny Football.
Well, they did just get Brian Kelly fired. That's who beat LSU.
Well, there you go.
Mike Elko, man, former Brian Kelly assistant, is the one that put the nail in his coffin. Hate to see it. Really hate to see that happen. Such a shame.
I'm gonna ask a question that I should probably know the answer to. Where's Sumlin?
Where's what?
I said, where's Sumlin? Is he not still at A&M? Where's he at? Where's he at these days?
He is not. Let's see when Sumlin was let go.
That's why I said it was gonna be bad. I'm like, oh God, I don't know the info on the black head coach. Oh God,
Greg. He has not been at Texas A&M since 2017.
Woof. Swing and a miss.
He coached at Arizona since then and has been fired from Arizona since then. And then coached the Houston Gamblers from the UFL. He went to the UFL and did that for a season. Now he's the co-offensive coordinator at Maryland. So there you go. That's where Kevin.
When you fall fast. Jesus. All right. Anyway, carry on.
I haven't heard anything about it. Where's Sumlin at? 8 years.
Well, about a decade ago, he lost his job there. This has been the old man segment brought to you by
Matt Barr pointing out he was still in the Marines in 2017.
Oh God. Good stuff.
Greg, this show was like a year old when someone was fired from it.
Bro, I don't know, man. This is how much I'm paying attention to college football. Look, they stopped doing NCAA, and I turned my brain off to it.
Joe's like, Scott's out here asking, where's Lou Holtz at? Where did he land? Jesse's saying, y'all Good use, Mook. Jesse said, y'all ready for Jimbo at LSU? That is not going to happen. Book it. That will not happen, Jimbo at LSU. Do you know why that won't happen? The AD at LSU was the one that hired Jimbo and had to fire him. So this AD at LSU is responsible for 2 of the largest contract buyouts in the history of college football.
Why not go for 3?
Because he's not doing it to Jimbo again. He's already done it once with Jimbo.
Well, wait a minute. But bygones be bygones. Like, they can bear the hatchet.
Jesse said, it's exactly why it's going to happen. Make it rain.
Could you imagine having that conversation? I didn't think you were the guy then, but I think you're the guy now.
That was at a different school. This is at LSU. I think you can handle this one. Sarah saying that 15% is kicking in, Greg.
It's close. I'm not going to lie. It's close. It's creeping. God, man, it's high octane, man. It's
15%, bro.
No, I know, but I mean, like when you drink it, it's just like it's extreme flavor, extreme sour, extreme booze. Like everything's just turned all the way to 11.
Did you see Cam Newton and this mascot fiasco that happened over the weekend?
I did not.
All right, so the Alabama A&M mascot was doing a pregame race against the mascot of the other team, whoever they were playing at the time. I don't even know who they were playing. At the end of the race, the Alabama A&M mascot loses the race, and he tries to grab Cam Newton's hat. Not a good idea to try to grab Cam Newton's hat, because then Cam Newton hauls off and smacks the shit out of the mascot. Like, look at this, reaches back, smack right to the face. Then he pushes the mascot. Mascot kind of comes up to him again. He squares up like he's going to punch him one more time. And then eventually they separate and everything's good. And Cam Newton walks away. Also, the Oregon Duck was naked in the stands.
Just dudes being bros, man. Dudes being bros.
My favorite is that while you were talking about the Cam Newton thing, this flashed in there like a straight Tyler Durden cut. I was like, what the hell was that? Like, did I just see a naked duck? What's the shit? And then it went back like it was the quickest flash. Oh, that's amazing. I love everything about this photo. Fuck that. Oregon takes offense to you, Mike. This photo says it.
Oregon as a team, not scary. The Oregon Duck mascot, easily top 5 mascot in the history of mascotting. The best part was the announcers when this happened. So this is obviously, we talked about that guy who went and like spun the shirt in the Oklahoma State game, and then the entire section joined in. This has now become a TikTok thing at college football games, just like it was predicted in the comment section of great, now this is going to be everywhere. And it is everywhere now. There are just entire sections of bros being dudes taking off their shirts and spinning over their heads, twisted like a helicopter. So at Oregon, they did it, and the Duck decided to join in and took off his shirt. But the Oregon Duck is very much like Donald Duck. There are no pants. So he's just a naked duck now, spinning his shirt over his head. And the announcers, they cut to this, and they're like, that's a naked duck. There's a naked duck. Right there, that's a naked duck. And for a while, he put like his hand over his crotch to like pretend like he's protect. And then the Oregon Duck tweeted out, like retweeted the video and responded and said, I wasn't naked. I was wearing a hat, which
also wearing an ascot. I mean, he's got him in 2 different ways. So definitely not naked.
Jesse said it's the pointing that clinches it. It really is. It's the dead eyes and the pointing. Matt Barr saying so he's an au naturel duck. Clearly, this duck does not mess around.
This is amazing.
I've got one more college football story for you, Greg. Here we go. UMass. Did you know that they had a football team? The Minutemen?
I did.
They're not very good.
No, I also know that about them.
Generally bottom like 10 in all of college football every single year since they've been in D1. I think they've won 24 games since becoming a D1 school. Like that regularly, a 4-win season is.
And they became a D1 school right about the time we were in college, right?
It was right about the time that Kevin Sumlin, I think, got fired. No, I'm just kidding. It has been a long time, but very few wins for the UMass Minutemen. And they're not having a great season this year. They're 0 this year, and they are scheduled to play Central Michigan this weekend. And not looking great because everybody's hurt. They have about 20 guys listed on the injury report right now, including all of their captains, several first stringers, a lot of second stringers, to the point that like, most of the scout team is now getting reps with the 1s and 2s because they don't have anybody else. Like it is just guys who they're barely hanging on to the football program are now going to be starting against Central Michigan this weekend. It is so dire at UMass right now that their coach strapped on a helmet, put on some pads, and ran scouts team safety in practice this week.
Yikes. Oh, wow.
How bad a shape do you have to be that the coach is like, all right, just give me some pads, whatever, I got it. Like, let's roll.
I mean, there's high school programs that have more bodies that you wouldn't have to do that. I can't imagine coaching a D1 football program and having to resort to suiting up. Yikes. I bet his buyout isn't $52 million.
He ran scout team safety, man. That's amazing to me.
That's hardcore.
I just want to see them get a win so that afterwards, like afterwards, the team always like, thanks. Oh, yeah, I want to thank the scout team for getting us prepped. Like, I want to thank the scout team and coach for getting us prepped this week.
Yikes. Like, that's weird. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it. Could you imagine Last Chance U? Could you imagine that happening in Last Chance?
Coach JB, he probably was told he couldn't run scout team. He probably tried to run scout team.
Probably because he'd bring a knife.
So let's get into that then. Who are the college football coaches that you could see running scout team defense for their team? Like who's the coach that you're like, that dude absolutely would run scout team D?
Marcus Freeman.
You had to know that's exactly where this is going, Mike.
I mean, I don't know if you put that on a T, but 100% Marcus looks like he's getting out there. Like, in fact, there's plenty of people on Notre Dame that are like, shit, coach is suiting up today. I don't know. This might be a dude's day. I might sit out.
Coach, I got a hammy. Tweaked. Tyson said, get Brian Kelly out there as a strong side linebacker. He would just complain and blame the breakdown on somebody else on the defense. Jesse said Coach O. Coach O would absolutely be.
Oh, yeah. He would get in the trenches.
You got to get down there and put your hand in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Hand in the dirt. Find yourself a pregnant bitch, and then you have yourself a good weekend.
And if there's a fumble, you get in a pile of the grab nuts. Grab nuts on 3.
If you didn't buy the pile, all you got to do is just grab and you twist. Grab, twist, pull. That's where you move. That's all you got to do down there in the bottom of the pile. Grab, twist, pull. Matt Barr said, Coach is going to be doing the Ted Lasso dance in the locker room with the pads on. He also nominated James Madison as somebody who would strap one on. Pause. Jesse said Ryan Day would try to play linebacker. I don't think he would. Ryan Day doesn't seem like the type that would
no
get out there.
No, he wouldn't mess up that painted on beard.
Tyson said never mind scout team. Marcus Freeman would run that D. Pause. And then Lane calls full-time QB like a 5th grader. Ted said,
you know what? I could see it too, because I tell you, man, Lane would probably run that pocket just like this.
Pressure. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now
I want to point out something. That was worked on during the show, because if you paid attention to the graphic at the beginning, it said, hey, Mike, more than a 6-yard run. So this son of a bitch worked on it during the show.
Thank you for picking that up, because I was like, I know exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to go in and we're going to put that right
like,
up there.
This dude did more work during the show than he's ever done ever.
Just real quick for you.
Why does it mute? Why does it mute every time? Why does it?
Because it mutes for all our other drops too. If you didn't notice, they're just short. Players making plays, my man. Which is what Lane would do back there. He'd be moving around that pocket, shuffling his feet, getting set, getting that ball out on 4th down, no less. That's Lane Kiffin for you, folks.
Tank said Brett Bielema would get winded from buckling a chin strap.
Where would Petrino play?
Said Greg blowing clouds off screen is great. I didn't think you were blowing clouds. I thought you were talking to the kids, but
Oh, I wasn't doing either. Like I was laughing at that. Like I wish, but I am not. I didn't want to tempt fate with a 15%er. Plus, I mean, being truthful, just prior to the show, 30 migger. So it's like came in with a 30 migger, then hitting 4 of these. I'm through all 4 of these 15%ers. So
wait, you drank all 4 of them during the show?
Well, I've still got a little bit of the 4th one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought you just had the 1. I didn't realize you drank all 4.
8 fluid ounces, bro. Like, I'm a man. I'm 40.
Does that ring even more true given the current employment situations?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. There's that. But, yeah, the truth be told, my mom was like slightly concerned. She was like, "Are you okay? Are you drinking more?" I'm like, I'm fine. And no, not really. Like, so the running gag around here, anytime that I do consume anything, it's like, oh, I've got a drinking problem, so I'm gonna have this.
I just more that you and Gundy could share that quote even more. I'm not trying to be rude, Gabe. That's my bad, y'all.
Mookie, rude.
I mean, it is,
Also-
but it's fine.
Also, I got to be honest. I'm looking at the comments coming in YouTube, and it has Gabe simultaneously ranked as number 3 in our comments and number 1. So I don't think these YouTube comments can be trusted because there was some controversy earlier about who was first. So, you put them right up on there. No, you got to look on YouTube where they have the little crowns next to them.
Oh, you talking about like first comment or?
What's this new fancy little thing you put up on the
We
screen?
can put,
What is
we can
that?
put the comments on the screen now, and it
I
just
didn't know. Look at StreamYard getting grown up.
just kind of. By the way, it was Rob Taylor was first. 7:56 p.m. He said first.
I mean, what was he though? Oh,
that's the
damn
wrong
stupid
picture.
duck.
You get
Well then, shit.
Robert Taylor was
There it
first.
goes. Okay, so there's one that
It's
says
good
Rob is
podcast.
first. One that says Rob's first. Now hold on, we got another image here that will be
Thank you for
Matthew
switching to
Barr
that cam
claiming
show,
his crown.
That was Mookie. The ever professional producer back there, Mookie, just switching cameras around.
Well, now the second picture won't show. Oh, there's an issue with my file. Sorry, Matt. Looks like your edited file isn't good enough to show.
Tyson said, "Are you drinking more?" Well, I'm not exactly drinking less. And Biscuit saying you're not drinking more, it's just a higher ABV. So that's good.
I'm technically drinking less.
I have one NFL story for you, Greg, and this is so fitting. The Bengals had their Ring of Honor this weekend. And that's where they induct.
Oh, I thought that
people.
was the story.
No, that's there. It gets worse. So they were inducting Dave Lapham and somebody else into the Ring of Honor. And if you remember, Boomer Esiason a few weeks back called out the organization for being cheap because they said, "Hey, we've got a block of rooms at the hotel at a discounted rate for you and any of your friends that are coming. Just use this code at reservation to get a discount." And he was like, "You're inviting me into the Ring of Honor celebration and not paying for my hotel room? That's ridiculous." So Boomer skewered him for this. Corey Dillon, who has had a pretty rough past with the Bengals ever since leaving the organization.
Putting it lightly.
He gets to LAX to fly to the Ring of Honor and then tweets out These motherfuckers didn't pay for my flight. They made the reservation, but they didn't pay for the flight.
Sell out.
That's so classically
went
done.
off on Twitter after this happened. Let's see if I can find these tweets now. So, all right, he's got. Oh God, I gotta dig through his Twitter account now. But he basically said that they booked the flight but did not pay for it, and then in like the program, it mentioned Corey Dillon, and he said, "Damn, they couldn't even spell my name right." So on his itinerary, they spelled his name incorrectly. Just complete. I mean, it's exactly what you would expect from the Bengals, right? And what they did. Corey Dillon was so mad, he said, "Take my motherfucking name off the building." Like, that's how pissed off he was. He doesn't even want to be in the Ring of Honor anymore. He was just like, "I'm done. I'm out. This is ridiculous." Does anything encapsulate the Bengals anything better than that, Scott? Because that's like quintessential Bengals right there.
It's peak Bengals, and it's not like it's hilarious, but also it's like so sad because you're like, hey, how would you expect a weekend to go for somebody? And like, it's exactly what he described. Like, oh, they definitely wouldn't pay for the flight, wouldn't pay for any type of hotel stay, wouldn't pay for anything. Like, hey, you're being honored, but also get here. Like, I mean, you can't, like, it's like the cheapest of the things too. It's like, you know, they have connections for all these things. So it's not even like they're really coming out of pocket. They can write it off or what the hell ever they got to do, call in favors to get these dudes here. Like, it's nothing to get Corey Dillon there and a couple nights stay at a hotel. Like, and yet, no, they couldn't be bothered and wouldn't be bothered to do it, but will use his name and likeness all over their Ring of Honor to like attract fans and, you know, nostalgia, blah, blah, blah. Like, some franchises and ownership are shameless as shit.
I hate it here. I hate everything about being here, man. I hate that I'm a fan of this team. I can't take it anymore. I don't like it here. And Tank, you are correct. Lapham might be the worst radio announcer ever. He just makes Batman 66 noises, bam, pow, and I have no idea what is happening because I can't see the game.
Yes, thank you, Tank, for saying it, because that has been my impression of him ever since I moved down here, and it drives me nuts. Yet, for some reason, nobody seems to care or want to do anything about it.
Dude, I have said a long time ago that the Bengals radio broadcast sounds like they just put a microphone in the room of two dudes who are watching the game, like two guys in their living room. Because the
like Craft Root Sports with Bengals game watching.
Yes, the game is happening, and you just hear Dave Lapham in the background as they're trying to do the play-by-play. Dave Lapham is the background going, go, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's like, dude, fucking let it breathe, man. Let it breathe. And then he like calls a penalty. He's like, that was definitely holding on the right. They got the right guard on holding. And then they're like, that was defensive pass interference on. Then he's like, well, they got the defense. Okay. It's like, Lapham, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Can't stand it. Hate it. I hate everything about my fandom. Let's talk. We'll get to baseball. I know we got to talk World Series. God, Biscuit, that hurts.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Talk basketball.
Boom shakalaka!
That one hurt. That one's
Also for Biscuit.
It's not gonna get better either, Mike, because apparently Xavier lost to Murray State in a close game.
Scott was way delayed on hitting that. But yes, Mookie, they did lose in a closed door scrimmage to Murray State. It's going to be a terrible
I tried
season.
for like 5 minutes. I hate my internet.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Internet or the 15%? I'm just saying.
Oh, it's definitely the internet. I wish I could blame it on the 15%.
Your camera has looked good for about 2.5 minutes tonight. Other than that, it's like we're trying to hide your identity is what this seems like. All we need is a voice modulator on you to like
It's a me.
I think Jesse's putting it out. Scott looks like he feels.
he is vibrating right now. That's
But I
true.
wish I felt more like that. That's the thing. Like, I'm not even there yet. It's just this internet has been a struggle since the word go. When it started crapping out during Matt's interview, I was like, well, it's going to be a long night.
Biscuit said you look like one of the 13 ghosts. Gabe said AI Greg, here we go.
God
Joe
damn it.
said hologram Greg.
All right, folks, you know what to do. Chuck it in the Discord and I'll throw it up here.
Which means Mookie will put up the duck picture again and then be like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, here, hold on. Let's get ahead of that. Nope, can't remove it. What the hell?
Let's talk about this FBI investigation, Greg, because Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, they get cuffed up, swept away by the FBI. Chauncey Billups is accused of partaking in fixed poker games that the mob was running, where they had marks that would come in and have these, big time bets, but it was rigged. Everybody was in on it except for the mark. They would just fleece these people out of thousands and thousands of dollars. Terry Rozier accused of basically feeding information, fixing games, betting the unders, and then, coming up hurt and making sure that the unders hit. There is rumors that Chauncey Billups is also involved in that case, that he's co-conspirator 8 in that case, where he was giving information about the Trailblazers to people, likely at those card games. This is a mess, man. Like, what an absolute mess this story is. As somebody who places bets every once in a while, I'm furious that this kind of thing is going on because, like, I don't get intel. I don't get to see this stuff. I don't get to know that these things are happening, and I'm not making money on it. So this is some bullshit, man.
Yeah, but most importantly, I think that it's hilarious that somewhere Tim Donaghy is able to laugh. Like, that seems like child's play compared to this, right? Like, him directly fixing the games doesn't seem like that big of a deal when you've got this giant gambling ring going on and the mafia involved. Like, if I'm David Silver, this isn't what I want to wake up to. Like, nobody wants to wake up to the news that you've got to deal with this shit.
Also, if you're Adam Silver and the mob is involved, you have to be very careful in how you handle this situation, right? Otherwise, you're going to get killed. Like, you need to be very hesitant on how you dish out punishment in this case. The mob is involved. Like, the actual mob. They've named, like, the big crime families, like the ones that you hear about in every mob movie. These are, like, the mob. And you know what, Chauncey, you're okay. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you slide on this one. I don't know. I just don't want I don't want my car to blow up when I go to start it.
If I'm Adam Silver, I come out tomorrow and I'm like, look, we as a league don't start until Christmas Day. I'm not taking any more questions for the next month and a half. I'll see you on the 25th of December. And trying to figure out a way to maybe just have this thing smooth over. I don't know. It's kind of akin to shutting down the government and just avoiding releasing files or something.
People are very upset about this, though, man. They're saying, like, see, this is what happens When you allow legalized gambling, this is what happens. Players start tanking. They start doing this kind of stuff. Like, this is all what happens when you allow this into your sport. But isn't it, this has always been going on? Like, isn't that the better take, that this has always been happening? It's just now people are getting caught because DraftKings, FanDuel is helping the league identify these like odd bets where people are betting crazy amounts on Terry Rozier unders in the middle of the week in February. Like, all of that seems very suspicious, and they're able to flag it and say, hey, something fishy's going on here. Whereas previously this stuff was happening and we just never knew about it. Like, we didn't know what was going on.
That's 100% it.
Our friends that said these leagues were rigged were right. I mean, that's really what it boils down to, which kind of sucks.
They said that that FanDuel flagged the Terry Rozier action at like 8 a.m. that morning, and the NBA let him play for like 3 more days.
That's a little suspicious on the NBA's part. I would want to check.
Little sus.
I would want to check Adam Silver's FanDuel account. That's all I'm saying. Like, he's did he know? Is there somebody at the league office who knew that and just buried the story for a couple of days? Like, well, let me cash out a little bit here first, and then we'll sit him on the bench. Maybe we need an internal audit. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I want to see
Also,
the numbers that came in for people gambling on what LeBron's announcement one is going to be, and how much Adam Silver put on it just being a fake ad.
that guy dropped his lawsuit, by the way. The guy that bought the tickets and then sued LeBron James.
Boo! Why?
Dropped a lawsuit, probably because he was like, this is ridiculous. I've accomplished what I wanted to
Well,
accomplish.
yeah, but every lawsuit in America is ridiculous. You just got to believe long enough.
Matt Barr is saying the NBA has long been the most corrupt league, and it's not even remotely close. Frozen envelopes, referee scandals, all this shit. Baseball would like a word. Right? I mean, no? You're saying the NBA is more corrupt than baseball?
I think that the NBA is more corrupt because it's easier to skew. I don't think that like Major League Baseball is innocent. I just think that the NBA is a lot easier to do because referees have more control over the game than umpires do.
Do they, though? More control than umpires do? Because a referee is involved in maybe 1 every 10 plays. Maybe, you know what I mean?
They can foul whenever they want.
Sure, but a home plate umpire is involved in every single pitch. Every pitch is.
But that's mostly just because they're blind. Like, it has nothing to do with their bringing. They just suck at their jobs.
I've got a theory that Angel Hernandez was actually in the mob. He's working for the mob.
You know what? I would feel better about Angel Hernandez if it turned out he was one big grifter. Like, he was just taking us all for a ride for years, like made millions off of us, and we were just sitting there making jokes about Angel Hernandez, and he's like, "Yeah, you stupid motherfuckers, I'm worth over $2 billion because I was taking them to the cleaners."
Angel's like, he's betting everything. He's like, I guarantee the first pitch in the 4th inning is going to be a ball. Right down the middle, ball. I'm Angel Hernandez. What do you want me to do about it? Come on, guys.
How pissed is he though if that batter goes first pitch swinging no matter what and fouls that shit off?
he would
just tosses the guy right then and there.
Yeah, exactly. He'd make up something to he's hedging. He's hedging because then he's going second pitch too.
He's giving warnings to both benches. Like, what? It was a foul ball. I don't hear any more shit.
You foul one more off when it's supposed to be a ball, you're out of here. Angel. All right. I just don't know if the NBA could be considered more crooked than MLB. NBA is crooked, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's more crooked than MLB. I mean, you got the Black Sox scandal, right? Like an entire World Series, an entire Reds World Series was won off of a gambling scandal. Like, we haven't had that in the NBA where an entire NBA title was based on a gambling scandal.
I know we just had a rigged draft.
I mean, it's a draft. Who doesn't rig a draft, right?
Who doesn't rig a draft? I mean, NFL's like, certainly not us.
The NFL is like, we don't rig the draft. Jets, please fucking stop. Don't win another game. What are you doing? Matt Barr saying this is the old man segment. Mike brings up one example from more than 100 years ago. Fair enough. All right, that's fine. I'm just saying I think there's more corruption in baseball than there is in basketball. I did want to talk one thing here, Scott, because in addition to I don't know if you know this, but the NBA is actually playing games. It's weird. I didn't know that they would play games.
I don't believe you.
It must be preseason because it's not Christmas, so I don't know what they're playing, but it's happening. There are games that are going on.
Televised G League in October. I like it.
It's like preseason, getting some work in. But the Celtics were playing the Knicks, and Jaylen Brown tried to go in on OG Anunoby and like put his head into his chest.
What am I saying? Is there a bulge?
It's Jaylen Brown.
It looks like a bulge, though.
May have been a bulge, or OG is just well endowed. I don't know, but that's not what we want to look at. What we want to look at is after Jaylen Brown pulled away. You notice anything?
After he pulled out, pause.
You notice anything about that picture after he goes to shoot that pull away jumper? Here, let's zoom in. Look at the black spot on OG Anunoby's jersey. Scott, this is what Marcus was trying to.
No.
This is why Marcus Freeman put a hat on in the USC game, because Jaylen Brown went head first and then boom.
And this is why Marcus Freeman should have never been wearing a white hat. This is exactly why. Like, give away all of your secrets with that white. Whites give away all your secrets. It tracks. Wait, what?
He got that Beijing all over OG's jersey.
Yikes.
Dude, I laughed so hard when I
saw that. That's so bad. Imagine your fake line rubbing off. You gotta apologize to him after that. Sorry, I rubbed off on you, dog.
Not the files, though. Greg says gay. All right, we got that was the dude. I saw that one. I was like, that is amazing. I got it. That picture needs to go in. And shout out to Matt Barr. Matt Barr actually put that in the Discord too. And I was like, bro, you scooped me. And he was like, scooped you with what? And deleted the post and was like saving it for the show. We got a Scott Ski 45 stat of the day. So let's play that here real quick.
Hey guys, this week for the Scott Ski 45 stat of the week, Victor Wembanyama became the first player in NBA history with 100-plus points and 15-plus blocks in the first 3 games of a season. In fact, his 18 blocks are more than all but 6 teams. How good is this kid, and if this pace is obviously not sustainable, what can he accomplish?
Dude, he's going to be a freak of nature. Like the Wemby has figured out the sport. Like it took him a little bit, but now that he's here, this dude is going to dominate. Like, do you remember prime Shaq when Shaq first came into the league and people were like, how is anybody going to be able to stop that? That's Wemby. That's Wemby. Like Wemby is going to be that guy that nobody is going to be able to stop until another alien looking creature beams down to earth and takes his spot, because it's Wemby's league, man. Like this dude is going to run it for sure.
Don't you worry though that he's going to be like walking down the street and a stiff breeze is going to catch him just wrong. It's going to like fracture his shoulder.
Wemby's he's bulking up now, man. Wemby's going to
but he grew another 1.5 inches, so he's going to have to really bulk up to offset that growth.
How is that dude still growing? How is that?
Well, because he's like 14. That's how. Like he's like barely even. He's not even in the second decade yet.
He's 7'12" and he's still growing. How is that possible?
Wait, isn't 7'12" 8 foot?
I was gonna say we got to add the more you know drop right after the Scott
Hey, what?
fact of the day, but plays real well right there too.
This motherfucker just say 7.
Miller for 3. Oh, he backed it in. We're going to overtime.
That's how you do that. You know what? Actually, since Mike's pissed already, and here's the thing, this is 4th down. We're trying to run out the clock here with like 20 seconds left, but I have no other option but going for it. So we run a play, trying to get that first down, grind the clock. Doesn't quite get it. Doesn't hold
They
on.
must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so
Like,
much
shit,
for
15
that.
seconds left.
We got
There's no way
ourselves
to
a
score a touchdown
situation
here this
now,
quick,
and
right?
a
Like,
real
no way.
chance for a
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tulane. 6 points for the defense. Playoff game. What a moment.
well, and that's another touchdown.
That's right, baby. 44-yard pick six. Wrap it up. Ride the wave.
It said God at the end.
Oh my God.
Greg, that was the joke I was making. Was 7-12 is 8, but that's the joke I was trying to make. That was
Okay,
the-
cool. Look, 15% has kicked in. I missed it, motherfucker. I mookied the shit out of it. What can I say?
Try to
I believe
reel
he
you,
just hit you with the get good.
try to reel you back in and talk something more in your wheelhouse. Let's talk baseball.
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
Wait. Let's not get off basketball just yet. Because is this true? Jesse's saying a player must leave their feet at a minimum of 6 inches for a block to happen.
I don't.
Not if the
know.
mafia gets involved.
That's fair. That's fair.
It was a fucking block.
Can you imagine if like Wemby's on the take and the way that he does it is he doesn't jump to block people, so he's still nobody can control. And everybody's like he's still doing it, but his under hits all the time because he didn't jump 6 inches. Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's amazing. Matt Barr saying it's 2-1 Toronto in the middle of the 5th. Greg, how much of the
We
game
take
left
those.
do you make? 18 inning.
I didn't watch a single pitch before the 12th inning. I woke up. I actually fell asleep at 9:30, woke up at 1:45, and watched through the end. So I saw the last like 4.5 innings.
There have only been 2 World Series games in the history of MLB that have gone 18 innings,
Which is
and
crazy.
ended in a walk-off home run. Only 2 that have gone 18 innings and ended in a walk-off home run. One was the Los Angeles Dodgers when Max Muncy hit a home run to end an 18-inning just drawn-out game. And then the other one was the Los Angeles Dodgers last night when Freddie Freeman hit the home run to end the 18-inning ridiculousness. Both of those games, Brad Paisley did the national anthem. That is one of those weird baseball stats that defies logic in all ways. Like Brad Paisley is
That's
the-
why baseball is less rigged than basketball, right there. You just proved my point. Thanks. You've been lawyered.
Or it's even more of a reason that it's rigged. If Brad Paisley's singing the national anthem in a World Series, it's going 18 and the Dodgers are winning in a walk-off.
But what if the Dodgers aren't playing?
Well, then it doesn't hold. The stat doesn't hold. If Brad Paisley is singing the national anthem to a World Series game that the Dodgers
That's
are
effing weird, man. It's weird.
winning,
It's so
18
baseball.
Dodgers are winning in a walk-off. Freddie Freeman is collecting World Series moments like Infinity Stones now, Scott. Like this is ridiculous what this man is doing. It's got to kill you, and I'm sorry. Like that's got.
I was just gonna say, I was like, "Are you trying to rip my heart out?" Because you're doing a good job.
It
Son
is
of a bitch.
crazy.
The first and only one that I will recognize is him catching the final out of that 2021 World Series, the last true World Series. Everything that's happened since then, don't care.
Is
the worst.
Is Freddie Freeman not even, I can't even say quietly, is he putting together the resume to make him the greatest World Series player, like greatest player to participate in the World Series in the history of the game? Like when you think about the moments that he's had in the World Series, this dude might be the best player in the history of the World Series.
And it would come with the wrong jersey on, I must say. But yeah, maybe. Could be. I don't know.
Skotsky 45 with an additional stat of the day. Freddie with 2 World Series walk-off home runs.
And funny enough, I knew that in the moment that it happened last night, because as soon as he hit the home run, I was like, well, last year he was the first person to ever walk. I was like, this motherfucker has just done it twice. Like, it's happened twice now, and he's the only person to ever done it. That's pretty wild.
It's insane to me. It's insane to me that this dude is that good. Look, I know it hurts you as a Braves fan to see him succeeding with LA, but this guy is Mr. World Series at this point. Like, I can't think of another player. There are guys who have had
You're
moments.
right. No, Jesse is correct. He's Robert Horry. Congratulations, Freddie. Just part of the teams that went there. Happen to succeed in big moments. Jesse, you nailed it. Robert Horry it is.
We're calling Freddie Freeman Big Shot Bob. Come on.
My grave with it. Yep. I love it. The comparison fits. If the glove fits.
I did not watch all of that one last night. I watched some of it, and then I was like, dude, there's no way. I'm going to bed. I'll see what happened in the morning. That feels like one that Toronto needed to get. If you're taking the Dodgers 18, you got to get that one.
They did, but I will say it's also one of those ones that it's just like, it gets to a certain point and it becomes it doesn't really matter who wins this one. It's a 1-1, and like, so you go up 1, but because you're using your entire pitching staff of your both teams, like, it's kind of a wash. Like, yes, you want to be on the winning side, but it's like both teams used everybody to get there. So it's like, all right, you're resetting. So, I mean, I've said since the beginning that I expected the Dodgers to figure out a way to win this, but this game doesn't necessarily change my opinion, because I think the Blue Jays are playing better than I thought they were. Like, I would have thought they would have blown that game earlier if they were going to do it, to be honest with you.
I mean, that's fair, but it just feels like in a series where you are struggling to try to get any win you can, because this is a team that has 4 aces on their staff. Like, their number 4 pitcher is Shohei Ohtani. Like, that's a ridiculous embarrassment of riches.
Really hate that.
When you're going up against that and you get to the 18th inning and you lose, it's like, guys, we ain't got it. Like, it ain't happening. If we can't steal this one away, it ain't happening. Now watch, they win tonight.
I was going to say, well, sir, it's still very probable that they win tonight, or feasible at least. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, last night was last night. If last night had been for the Dodgers to go up 3-0, then obviously it's like, yeah, it's over. It's done. But all that did was give them the 1-game advantage. I think Toronto is just like, all right, it got to a certain point where anybody could win. We didn't pull it out, but let's go get them tomorrow night. So Toronto's done a lot of battling in this playoff series to get there. So they're equipped for this.
It's 2-1.
Look, motherfucker, I'm talking myself into something, okay? I want the Dodgers to lose, and I'm looking for any hope, any sign that they're not going to win. Just give me my analysis.
All I'm saying All I'm saying is that this is setting up nicely for Shohei to get walked because the Blue Jays are just going to walk Shohei all the time now. Shohei went 4 for 4 yesterday with 5 walks. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. So the Blue Jays are just going to walk Shohei, and then Mookie will get out, and then Freddie will come up and hit a walk-off home run in the 9th inning to
And
win.
that's what has to happen. That's what'll happen.
Big shot Fred. Game called a big dinger Fred. Let's talk about these beers that we were drinking tonight. As always, we rate them on Caesar's scale, dog or no dog. Greg, what was in your mug tonight, dog or no dog?
Oh my goodness. I was drinking Urban Artifacts small batch brews, 8 fluid ounces of astronaut food, their freeze-dried strawberry,
Weird time to go to the tunnel.
15% saying that it was like an ankle biter dog, and it was because it was soda. Like, I really like this beer. I will say though that it's a little pricey, not exactly cheap, but
It's 15%.
a dog.
It's
Yeah, I was
15%.
gonna say, like you're trading quantity, but you're gaining flavor and ABV. So I'm all the way here for this. This is a dog.
It's Halloween week, so I had my Halloween favorite, Pumpkin.
Yeah.
From Southern Tier. You already know it's a dog. It's the doggest of dogs, the goat pumpkin beer that there is. This was a show. Greg, I'm glad you made it. It was touch and go there for a little bit. I thought,
But my internet, not because of the booze, people.
I thought we were gonna have to go Black and Ranch there for a little bit. I thought that was gonna have to go up on screen.
AI is scary when it works.
This picture of you is terrifying, man.
Yeah, but it's all too familiar. Our AI overlords, I love them. I just want you all to know. I never doubted you.
I did, you dicks. Fuck you, AI. Take that, AI. That's what I think about you. The codfish didn't deserve to die for this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Big shout out to Matt Stanton for hanging out with us at the beginning of the show, giving us NFL rankings based on how we can. Look on him at SaintComedy.com. Be sure to follow the show at Crafty Sports. We're on all the social media platforms. You can follow us there. But be sure to subscribe to that YouTube channel so that you know when we have new stuff coming out, new videos, new shorts, all that good stuff. We're growing slowly but surely. So tell a friend if they would like this craziness. I introduce them to the show. Be like, hey, go subscribe to these guys. It's pretty ridiculous and it's funny. And one guy's internet sometimes works, and the other guy,
It never works. Don't lie to them.
the other guy hates Mike Brown, so you should totally check out the show. Join the Discord. There's a lot of fun there. It's basically just a big group chat with everybody in the comment section. So go hit that up. It's a lot of fun. Joe said, seriously, Greg looks like Casper.
Oh God.
It was rough tonight, man. It was brutal.
I hate it. I was so annoyed.
We will see you all next week. Let's see if we can get a GoFundMe to get Greg a higher internet plan. We'll see y'all.
Release the files for Halloween.
You'll never walk alone. Hook 'em.
You don't worry about the nose. You only worry about the yeses. The nose determine your future, not the yeses will come.